Previously, on things we are unlearning as young Christians.
So let me speak for myself. Like you only go to God like when you're in need of something. Like you don't involve him in everything. Like you only go to him when you're really in need of something.
Everybody is different. You see, the same way maybe you might like maybe let's say pop music. I may not have that type of like that's not my style. But that does not mean what you listen to is wrong.
That's where when you slapped on the left cheek, you give the right cheek.
one.
All my life, I kept wondering, why will I allow someone to slap me twice? You slap me once, that's it. It's like
I'll give you 5 more.
speaking in tongues is for the chosen few. I had to unlearn that, and I think it's when I came here in Cuba that I unlearned that because we all came not speaking in tongues right now. People are in the spirit.
It's like how you said it in the beginning. It's like limiting God to just one direction, and not being open to like, because God is not. He's omnipresent. He's everywhere. So don't just limit God to one direction. Like, be open and.
You can even learn from a serial killer.
Yeah, it's true.
He's a guy who has experience.
Be good to me. I'll be good. Promise me.
Typically, you see, like for example, you've never had a hit of the moment kind of experience.
Yeah.
And those moments of heat of the moment when they say like he killed his brother, or a guy killed the mother because he was angry, so because of a heat of the moment he killed the mother.
Yeah.
You see, you might be preaching about it in church that control your anger and everything is good, but the heat of the moment is heat.
Yeah, it's
You see, but who can best teach about a serial killer?
yeah.
And actually killing is just like, guy, stay calm. Hey, you believe it because this guy can kill you. You have to learn how to listen to everybody. Be open-minded.
And that's one thing that I also learned from Apostle Joshua Salman. He just said the same. Like, stop this thing of, you just want to be me and my Christian friends alone. And also, again, Pastor Mike Todd, hi. There's a certain preaching which I'm going to leave the link in the description box where he said that when you're just this Christian and you have like these Christian friends, you tend mostly to judge the people who are not Christ-like. And I'm not saying again that you go and be out there and be unequal you. No, again, pray to the Holy Spirit, ask for discernment. Because for me, as a person, I'd say that I used to be very judgmental to everyone who was not conforming to my beliefs and people who are not like, they're not, let me say, Christ-like, they're not Christians. But then I realized that you're being so judgmental, but yet you don't know the story of these people out there. People are struggling. People are also trying to look for Christ. Why are you being judgmental? Because you don't even have friends who can tell you anything else, like aside from, God is good all the time, and then the road is like this, the road is like that. No. So it's very important for you to have friends who are outside of church. You get to experience also the other side, like the other side of, I'd say, the world side, and you learn from it, and that's actually a good way to actually bring them into the kingdom. That's what I'd say. So I'll leave the link in the description box, guys, for you guys to learn better. Do you have anything else to add? Alright, so who has a point here? Any other point that you had to unlearn?
Me, I had to unlearn about expression of emotion. You see? Expression of emotion. So let me find a way of explaining this that will make sense. You see, it's thought of or general idea that as a Christian I should not get angry. As a Christian I should not. Typical. Let's not even take
Preach!
When you make it angry, it's even such a big thing. Let's take it down to even sexual desire. I mean,
Exactly.
you look at a girl and you're like, like God. God. For you see, the thing is, you burn inside because you can't tell anybody.
Exactly.
But your church sister, like, it's worship session, you're down. when she leads the worship, you're crying to God. People are like, if people think even the song is getting you is the girl, it's the person who is it's like it's when you're focused on God, this is the one. That's your focus on that's your prayer focus. So that's the point. So you see, it's because people don't allow us to express our emotions. So we are like, maybe I should not tell people I like this girl.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I can't say it out because
you're a Christian.
imagine, she's leading devotion. Then I'm supposed to go and tell her, I like your voice. How of course if you tell her I like your voice, she's like, my voice is nice, I know I can sing. But then you're like, I like your voice, but I like your voice. It's like, don't you understand? Don't you see that I like it? It's not that I like it, like I like so here you're trying to tell her I don't like the voice, I like more than the voice. Okay. But because you're not allowed, because people when you tell the person that already there's so much stigma around it, it's like, my guy. In the next service, the pastor on our Sunday is like, you people you should know we are brothers and sisters.
Exactly.
You know that is yours. Yeah. You just know, you're like, it's just my name you don't know. But you know, this preaching is surely mine. But I think brother, it's like, there are some brothers here. Especially the tall ones. It's just narrowing it. And it's like, even goes, they like sitting at this section. You're like, it's me. People even looking at you. So it's like, you don't learn to express emotions, so you suppress them.
Yeah.
So that you find out that now, that's why it's very easy to find that Christians live a double life.
Exactly.
Because if I cannot express my emotion, what will I do? In church, I'm holding and down, I dance. Hey, when it's time to give offering, me, I'll even give what's in my power. I'll give everything. I'll even my shoes, I'll take off my shoes to give. But then, when it comes to, when the church service ends, I have my gun, I'm like, baby, I miss you. Literally. And you start even discussing things and people are like, even when you're in church, if normally, maybe you guys have a session, you're reading the Bible, then that message comes in already, you swipe it up, because no one can see that message.
Yeah.
Because if that message comes on, is the thing that we mentioned in that message, if someone sees it,
It's true, by the way,
because well, you should learn to express it, because it's not, the truth is, if you don't express it, you hide it and you have to show it one way or another. And the most likely way that people show it, usually, is outside church.
Yeah.
Where you think nobody's seeing you. Of which, I don't like it because it's like you're living a double life.
Yeah.
Choose one life. You see, Christianity is not about, I know we live in a world where everybody knows what you're doing. Everybody minds your business. And sometimes it gets to you such that you're doing Christianity or you're following God because your friend, your brother, your mother, I mean, your mom keeps on sending you messages. Have you praised the Lord today? You literally have never touched that Bible in 3 weeks. They're like, yes, mom. She's like, what do you read today? You have the Bible app, it keeps on those daily messages. So that's the one you send to her. And you're like, this touched me. You don't even know which part it touched you, but it just touched you. So you live such a double life because there are people watching you. So it's more like a pressure to perform. It becomes more like the way you have a pressure to perform academically. So it's a pressure to perform spiritually, which does not make sense. So you should learn how to live your own life. Express your emotions.
Yeah.
And
And
you're human beings.
yeah, you're human beings.
And we,
The
it's something
truth
that's
is,
creating.
sometimes you see, okay, the truth is sometimes, you see, a thief might come, take your phone. You think you'll tell him, congratulations, my God, like, may God bless you. The first stone you pick is him.
Yeah.
If that guy falls, you know, if that guy falls down while he's running,
That's
dead.
it.
He's dead. That's the truth. But what Christianity teaches, it's not that what you're trying to do is you're trying to control that part of you, because you see, every man was born with that.
Yeah.
Every man was born with that. We are trying to control it. That's why you find out even people in the Bible. Peter, imagine Peter, the guy who was supposed to be the next big thing for the church. And I would deny Christ. Imagine denying Christ. That guy typically is so. I mean, if someone denied me like that, me, I would just say, bro, me and you are done. But Christ understands that. So learn how to express it. Don't. When I say learn to express, the bad thing about people, we take it on both sides. You say learn to express it, and guys like, when can I have sex in church? Brother, I'm not saying you go there. I'm not saying you go there. Understand?
It was like you have discernment.
Discernment. Think about it.
Learn to be expressive and the right way of how to actually
think about
express
it.
it.
Yeah.
Don't just be like going, like it comes and you are always and there's nothing to go out.
Yes.
And that's one thing that I love, even when you said about expressing emotions, because at some point we were talking with Asunta and we were like, this, sometimes as Christians we negate the human part of Jesus Christ. We focus so much on the spiritual part of him and we forget the human side of him. Like this time when Jesus was hungry and he went to the fig tree, and then this fig tree didn't have the fruits, and he was just like, oh damn you, fig tree. I curse you. Yeah, so I actually agree with what you said about sexual desires, and that's why I find that most girls, like most girls get pregnant, and it's by those bad boys, or most girls prefer to most
Go
girls are
outside
like
church to look for men.
exactly, because those bad boys, they are telling them everything that they want to
want
hear. But it's because you've also been taught in church that, as Isaac has said, you're not supposed to be having these feelings as such. So yeah, we have bad boys, we get our bad boys, and yeah. So for me, I just feel like that is something, I don't know if we should start a sex ed in church that's not just centered around not having, sex before marriage.
Like you teach like how the world has it, like you teach people the right way of it.
Yeah. You see, you should teach people, I have a preacher I listen to, even Mike Jordan, shout out to Pastor T. Mine is called Pastor T. Mine is called Pastor T. The really is, I love him a lot. He's from actually Kenya. He's a guy I came to listen to just the other day. He's one of the few people I had, and he's really educated. I didn't expect that really from a guy who, like you see, I don't judge my own people. But don't you? I don't judge my women. But all I'm saying is, from my people, I didn't expect a guy to have such a different view. One thing he says is he could never rebuke someone without teaching. So he says, even his son, if you find his son smoking, drinking, anything doing, he's like, why would I judge my son? And I have not taught him why. And when I say teaching, it's teaching. I don't say that I come and tell you don't drink alcohol. That's not teaching. Yeah. That's an order. I should come and teach you why. I could even tell you, you want to try it, you see. Because you see, the thing is, most of the time, we have this misconception of the fact that these people are different from us. It's true we are supposed to separate ourselves apart. Yeah. But if you separate the people of the world from us, and you say, for example, there's some things I will not do, at the end of the day, you'll have desires. I mean, where do you think you'll get a wife from? How do you get a wife? Or you think you're just getting there, and then the baby just comes there?
They come like Mary.
Yeah,
they come like Mary.
So I believe that even in these sexual activities that we are being taught and learning, I think one thing we should keep on telling ourselves is that regardless of where you came from, the different ideas that people keep on giving you, you need to understand that first, you have the desires, you're human.
Yeah.
And you need to learn how to change your perspective. Don't tell yourself that I'm a Christian, I'm not supposed to be doing this, if I see somebody they are not supposed to be. You see, give them a reason. Understand why is it beneficial. I mean, okay, they say I should not have sex up to marriage. I mean, people who have it are enjoying. So is it God that wants to deny me so that I should not enjoy? Because I'm not believer. That's the point of this. I'm telling you, me, I'm enjoying. You're not enjoying. You're there, you're lonely. Literally, no, it's not like you're lonely.
Yeah.
Actually, Christians are quite lonely.
Yeah.
You're lonely, you have no one calling you, telling you, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying, sometimes, yes, you're saying it's true that sometimes you receive a message in the morning, a reminder telling you you are loved, but you want someone to tell you that they love you.
When they tell you they love you, tell them get behind me.
You see,
Get behind me, Satan. I
it's-
don't want to be loved.
it's such a whole, it's like, you see, to finish, is a point where I keep on saying that, you see, when you're around, I don't know if it's fog or mist, I believe it's mist, where it's a cloud, like you don't see what's in front of you. Life is like a mist sometimes. And let's say you have a mist around your head, the tap of water is just in front of you, and you're so fast. Because you can see the tap, you die out of thirst because you can't see where the tap is. So when all these people speaking, telling you don't do this, don't do that, don't take your time because it's a whole mist. You need to understand why am I doing this, why don't I need to do this.
So I recommend, I'm going to put the link here in the description box. And for those of you who are going to Google, Pastor Michael Todd Relationship Goals, he did a whole series. He has a book for those of you who don't love reading. For those of you who love reading, yeah, those who don't like watching videos, for those who love reading, he has a book called Relationship Goals where he's basically hot, humble, open, and transparent about all these things. And also as Christians, I just feel like as young Christians to be specific, as Vanessa started by saying, let's not just wait to be fed information. Sometimes we need to go out there and look for information ourselves and surround yourself with people who can guide you into knowing all these things. And the last point is basically I am unlearning as a young Christian to say yes to all church activities. Because sometimes the day guys, we have so many church activities. And sometimes you're honestly just tired. To be honest, you're just tired. And there is no greater believer of on the seventh day God rested more than myself. Hey, I believe since I discovered that people can actually just rest, I decided, you know what, irrespective of the fact that I know these are stuff to do with God and I know this, but sometimes I find that I've given it my best so much, like I've given all these activities A, B, C, D, E my best until now I'd say like I'm worn out and
you haven't left.
yeah, there's nothing. Like I've given it my best because definitely I'm a type of person who gives my best in everything that I do, and I love every activity that we do in church. But sometimes it gets so overwhelming. I'm just like, you know what? I just need to take a step back because if I don't take a step back, for me that's it. So I am unlearning to saying yes to all church activities. You want to go to a 12-hour prayer? Yes, you want to go, I don't know what? I'm like, nope, nowadays, nope, I can't go to a 12-hour prayer because I need to rest, I need to focus on this, I need to talk to my family, I need to do this and this, I need to talk to my friends, I need to catch up with my friends. Sometimes you find that I'm so busy with church activities to the point that I don't even have time for my own friends. And if I decide to squeeze in time for my friends, it means that for myself, I have none at all. And I'm a strong believer in you cannot pour from an empty cup. You need to replenish yourself first. So for me, I have to unlearn that some church activities, if there are 5, I either decide to go to 4 if I feel, and it's not a matter of laziness now that, okay, you know what, she said, say no to activities. No, it's if I know I can go for the 5, no problem. By the Spirit of God, I will go to the 5 of them. But if I feel like, you know what, there has been school, there are activities, there's this and that and that and that and that, I just take a break and then go back. Because the likes of Prophet Lobby, hi Prophet Lobby, they take a sabbatical. Like you find that your prophet is not preaching because he's tired. Literally, there was a message they sent and they're like, your prophet will not be preaching today because he's tired. Pastor Michael Todd, he goes for a sabbatical for like 2 months. No internet, no nothing. Koinonia Global, AJS. Hi AJS. In December, they shut down like the whole, no preachings, no nothing. So if all these generals do that, whomst am I?
Who am I?
Whomst am I?
What now?
Who art thou? So yeah.
for me, just to add on your point, for me, what I would say, like, it's just like learn when to say yes and learn when to say no, because you also need to leave something for yourself. You can't just always be giving. So, and yeah, it's that.
So that's it from us. Any word or any advice or anything that you want to say to a young Christian out there who may be watching, just anything.
Well, I'll try. Well, you could say many.
We know you can say many things.
But I like to keep it short and say, God gave you a brain. And like seriously, because He gave you a brain, He gave you it to reason. I was telling someone today that there's a verse that says, God says, come to let's reason together. So God is a God of reason. So I'll tell you as a young Christian, reason, because life needs, it's not only, apart from what we're talking about, this applies to business, applies to anything you're doing in life. You need to learn how to reason. Even as simple as an exam, you reason. Have you ever been in an exam? You don't know the answers, but then you're like, this, it can't be. I know this one cannot be.
Yeah.
There are two that I can even try like guess, but this one I know is not there. Reason. So God gave you a brain and make it work. Make it work. Don't think because your mother thought, your pastor, your whoever is around you, they taught you something. It's true. Even in the Bible, Paul he liked a specific set of people who, when he taught, they went and searched out what you're saying was true. It's because it's reasoning. Reason is very important. So when someone tells you something about God or anything, even it can even be your pastor. You see, sometimes you might think it's only this small. Your pastor might tell you something you're like, reason with him. If he can't reason with him, even you should ask yourself a question. This guy should be able to reason with me. Because life is all about reason. So you were given a brain, God gave it to you, reason. That's what I mean. Reason. In my language, you say, fikiria mtu wako. Reason. Angepensar muchachos.
Okay, for me, what I would say is like desire to actually know more about God and actually go out and seek the knowledge yourself and be able to get it. And then once you get it, be serious with God and actually apply it. Don't just get the knowledge and then it ends there. No, it goes beyond that knowledge. Go seek the knowledge and then make sure to apply it. Because once you, it's actually when you, in doing something, you actually learn more about it and all that. So get the knowledge and then go and practice it. Go and apply it in wherever situation you're in life.
So I believe I've said everything. We've said everything. These are just some of the things that we in our lives, by the way, we are still unlearning. We have not yet gotten there. The only perfect person is Jesus Christ, and we aspire to be like Him day in, day out. So my closing statement will be, seek God on your own, love God. Christianity is awesome. Find a group of friends who birds of the same feather flock together, and enjoy life. Enjoy life, man. Enjoy life. Heaven is here. Here. Yeah, so guys, I think that's the end of it. And as the usual fashion in Caroline in this channel, we say Kwaheri. So guys, until the next episode, Kwaheri.